Ram Prasad Bismil pronunciation was an Indian revolutionary who participated in Mainpuri conspiracy of 1918, and the Kakori conspiracy of 1925, and struggled against British imperialism. As well as being a freedom fighter, he was a patriotic poet and wrote in Hindi and Urdu using the pen names Ram, Agyat and Bismil. But, he became popular with the last name Bismil only. He was associated with Arya Samaj where he got inspiration from Satyarth Prakash, a book written by Swami Dayanand Saraswati. He also had a confidential connection with Lala Har Dayal through his guru Swami Somdev, a preacher of Arya Samaj. Bismil was one of the founding members of the revolutionary organization Hindustan Republican Association. Bhagat Singh praised him as a great poet-writer of Urdu and Hindi, who had also translated the books Catherine from English and Bolshevikon ki Kartoot from Bengali. Several inspiring patriotic verses are attributed to him. These include the poems Sarfaroshi ki Tamanna. Early life: Ram Prasad Bismil was born on June 11, 1897 in a religious Hindu family of Murlidhar and Mumati at Shahjahanpur, in United Province, British India. He learnt Hindi from his father at home and was sent to learn Urdu from a Maulvi. He was admitted to an English language school, despite his father's disapproval, and also joined the Arya Samaj in Shahjahanpur. Bismil showed a talent for writing patriotic poetry. Contact with Somdev. As an 18-year-old student, Bismil read of the death sentence passed on by Parmanand, a scholar and companion of Har Dayal. At that time he was regularly attending the Arya Samaj temple at Shahjahanpur daily, where Swami Somdev, a friend of Paramanand, was staying. Angered by the sentence, Bismil composed a poem in Hindi titled Mera Janm, which he showed to Somdev. This poem demonstrated a commitment to remove the British control over India. Lucknow Congress. Bismil left school in the following year and travelled to Lucknow with some friends. The Naram Dal was not prepared to allow the Garam Dal to stage a grand welcome of Tilak in the city. They organized a group of youths and decided to publish a book in Hindi on the history of American independence, America Ki Swatantrata Ki Shires, with the consent of Somdev. This book was published under the authorship of the fictitious Babu Harivan Sahai and its publisher's name was given as Somdev Siddh Gopal Shaikla. As soon as the book was published, the government of Uttar Pradesh prescribed its circulation within the state. Mainpuri conspiracy: Bismil formed a revolutionary organization called Matravadi and contacted P.T. Gendalal Durgzit, a schoolteacher at Auraya. Somdev arranged this, knowing that Bismil could be more effective in his mission if he had experienced people to support him. Durgzit had contacts with some powerful dacoits of the state. Durgzit wanted to utilize their power in the armed struggle against the British rulers. Like Bismil, Durgzit had also formed an armed organization of youths called Shivaji Samiti. The pair organized youths from the Etawah, Mainpuri, Agra and Shahjahanpur districts of United Province to strengthen their organizations. On January 28, 1918, Bismil published a pamphlet titled Deshvausi Ke Nam Sandesh, which he distributed along with his poem Mainpuri Ki Pratiyagya. To collect funds for the party, looting was undertaken on 3 occasions in 1918. Police searched for them in and around Mainpuri while they were selling books prescribed by the UP government in the Delhi Congress of 1918. When police found them, Bismil absconded with the books unsold. When he was planning another looting between Delhi and Agra, a police team arrived and firing started from both the sides. Bismil jumped into the Yamuna and swam underwater. The police and his companions thought that he had died in the encounter. Durgzit was arrested along with his other companions and was kept in Agra fort. From here, he fled to Delhi and lived in hiding. A criminal case was filed against them. The incident is known as the Mainpuri conspiracy against the British King Emperor. On November 1, 1919, the Judiciary Magistrate of Mainpuri B.S. Chris announced the judgment against all accused and declared Durgzit and Bismil as absconders. Underground activities: from 1919 to 1920, Bismil remained inconspicuous, moving around various villages in Uttar Pradesh and producing several books. Among these was a collection of poems written by him and others, entitled Man Ki Laya, while he also translated 2 works from Bengali and fabricated Catherine or Svadhinta Ki Devi from an English text. He got all these books published through his own resources under Sushamala a series of publications except one Yogic Sajan, which was given to a publisher who absconded and could not be traced. These books have since been found. Another of Bismil's books, Kranti Gitanjali, was published in 1929 after his death and was proscribed by British Raj in 1931. Formation of Hindustan Republican Association. In February 1920, when all the prisoners in the Mainpuri conspiracy case were freed, Bismil returned home to Shahjahanpur, where he agreed with the official authorities that he would not participate in revolutionary activities. This statement of Ram Prasad was also recorded in vernacular before the court. In 1921, Bismil was among the many people from Shahjahanpur who attended the Ahmedabad Congress. He had a seat on the dais, along with the senior congressman Prem Krishna Khanna, and the revolutionary Ashfaq Khan. Bismil played an active role in the Congress with Maulana Hazrat Muani and got the most debated proposal of Purna Swaraj passed in the general body meeting of Congress. Mohandas K. Gandhi, who was not in the favour of this proposal, became quite helpless before the overwhelming demand of youths. He returned to Shahjahanpur and mobilised the youths of United Province for non-cooperation with the government. The people of UP were so much influenced by the furious speeches and verses of Bismil that they became hostile against British Raj. As per statement of Banazi Lal made in the court, Ram Prasad used to say that independence would not be achieved by means of non-violence. In February 1922, some agitating farmers were killed in Chauri Chaura by the police. The police station of Chauri Chaura was attacked by the people and 22 policemen were burnt alive. Gandhi, without ascertaining the facts behind this incident, declared an immediate stop the non-cooperation movement without consulting any executive committee member of the Congress. Bismil and his group of youth strongly opposed Gandhi in the Gaya session of Indian National Congress. When Gandhi refused to rescind his decision, its then President Chittaranjan Das resigned and the Indian National Congress was divided into 2 groups, the Naram Dal and the Garam Dal. In January 1923, the rich group of party formed a new Swaraj party under the joint leadership of P.T. Motilal Nehru and Chittaranjan Das, and the youth group formed a revolutionary party under the leadership of Bismil. Yellow Paper Constitution. With the consent of Lala Har Dayal, Bismil went to Allahabad where he drafted the constitution of the party in 1923 with the help of Sakindranath Sainal and another revolutionary of Bengal, Dr. Jaju Gopal Mukherjee. The basic name and aims of the organization were typed on a yellow paper, and later on a subsequent Constitutional Committee meeting was conducted on October 3, 1924 at Kanpur in UP. Under the chairmanship of Sakindranath Sainal. This meeting decided the name of the party would be the Hindustan Republican Association. After a long discussion from others, Bismil was declared there the district organizer of Shahjahanpur and chief of arms division. An additional responsibility of provincial organizer of United Province was also entrusted to him. Sakindranath Sainal was unanimously nominated as national organizer, and another senior member, Jogesh Chandra Chatterjee, was given the responsibility of coordinator, Anushilan Samiti. After attending the meeting in Kanpur, both Sainal and Chatterjee left the UP and proceeded to Bengal for further extension of the organization. Manifesto of HRA. A pamphlet entitled As the Revolutionary was distributed throughout the United Province in India about the end of January 1925. Copies of this leaflet, referred to in the evidence as the White Leaflet, were also found with some other alleged conspirators of Kakori conspiracy as per judgment of the Chief Court of Oud. A typed copy of this manifesto was found with Manmarth Nath Gupta. It was nothing but the manifesto of HRA. In the form of a 4-paged printed pamphlet on white paper which was circulated secretly by post and by hands in most of the districts of United Province and other parts of India. This pamphlet bore no name of the printing press. The heading of the pamphlet was, The Revolutionary. It was given first number and first issue of the publication. The date of its publication was given as January 1, 1925. Kakori conspiracy. Bismil executed a meticulous plan for looting the government treasury carried in a train at Kakori, near Lucknow in UP. This historical event happened on August 9, 1925 and is known as the Kakori Conspiracy. 10 revolutionaries stopped the 8-down Saharanpur Lucknow passenger train at Kakori, a station just before the Lucknow railway junction. German-made Mauser C-96 semi-automatic pistols were used in this action. Ashfaq Khan, the lieutenant of the HRA chief Prasad Bismil, gave away his Mauser to Manmarth Nath Gupta and engaged himself to break open the cash chest. Eagerly watching a new weapon in his hand, Manmarth Nath Gupta fired the pistol and incidentally a passenger Ahmed Ali, who got down the train to see his wife in ladies' compartment, was killed in this rapid action. More than 40 revolutionaries were arrested whereas only 10 persons had taken part in the dacoity. Persons completely unrelated to the incident were also captured. However, some of them were let off. The government appointed Jagat Narain Mullah as public prosecutor at an incredible fee. Dr. Harkaran Nath Mishra and Dr. Mohan Lal Saxena were appointed as defense counsellors. The defense committee was also formed to defend the accused. Govind Ballabh Pant, Chandrabanu Gupta and Kripashankar Hajila defended their case. The men were found guilty and subsequent appeals failed. On September 16, 1927, a final appeal for clemency was forwarded to the Privy Council in London but that also failed. Following 18 months of legal process, Bismil, Ashfaq Khan, Roshan Singh and Rajendra Nath Lahiri were sentenced to death. Bismil was hanged on December 19, 1927 at Gorakhpur jail, Ashfaq Khan at the Faizabad jail and Roshan Singh at Naini Allahabad jail. Lahiri had been hanged 2 days earlier at Gonda jail. Cremation: Bismil's body was taken to the Rapti River for a Hindu cremation, and the site became known as Rakhat. Literary works: Bismil was known for his poems that acted as motivation for his fellow revolutionaries. Among them, Sarfaroshi ki Tamanna is the most well-known. He had also published a pamphlet titled Deshvausian K Nam Sandesh and Yogic Sajan. Beside these, a collection of poems Man Ki Laha and Swadeshi Rang was also written by him. Another Svadhinta Ki Devi, Catherine, was fabricated from an English book into Hindi. All of these were published by him in Sushil Mala series. Bismil wrote his autobiography while he was kept as condemned prisoner in Gorakhpur jail. The autobiography of Prasad Bismil was published under the cover title of Kakori Ke Shahid by Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi in 1928 from Pratap Press, Kanpur. A rough translation of this book was got prepared by the Criminal Investigation Department of United Province in British India. Translated book was circulated as confidential document for official and police use throughout the country. Memorials: Shahid Smarak Samiti of Shahjahanpur established a memorial at Kurni Bamahalla of Shahjahanpur city where Bismil was born in 1897 and named it Amar Shahid Prasad Bismil Smarak. A statue made of white marble was inaugurated by the then governor of Uttar Pradesh Motilal Vora on December 18, 1994 on the eve of the martyr's 69th death anniversary. The Northern Railway Zone of Indian Railways built the P.T. Prasad Bismil railway station, 11 kilometers from Shahjahanpur. There is a memorial to the Kakori conspiracists at Kakori itself. It was inaugurated by the former Prime Minister of India Indira Gandhi on December 19, 1983. The Government of India issued a multicoloured commemorative postal stamp on December 19, 1997 in Bismil's birth centenary year. The Government of Uttar Pradesh had named a park after him. Amar Shahid Point Prasad Bismil Udyan is near Rampur Jagar village, where Bismil lived underground after the Mainpuri conspiracy case in 1919. See also: Sukhdev Thapa, Chandrasekhar Azad, Raguru, Bismil. References. Further reading, about the valiance of Kakori and the scenes of their hanging. Warwick, Malwinder Jit Singh. Musings from the Gallows, Autobiography of Prasad Bismil. Unistar Books, Ludhiana. Pages 139. Warwick, Malwinder Jit Singh. Hanging of Prasad Bismil, The Judgment. Unistar Books, Chandigarh. pages 152. Sima, Emma K. Encyclopedia of Indian War of Independence, 1857 a 1947 v11. And more publications, New Delhi, India. Rana, Born Singh. Ram Prasad Bismil. Diamond Pocket Books Limited, New Delhi. Pages 128. Bhishma. Kakori Case, Martyrs of the Kakori Conspiracy Case. Government Press, United Provinces, Allahabad. Pages 125. External links, Constitution of Hindustan Republican Association, Books of Ram Prasad Bismil and Worldcat.